my water, baby.
Anything for Bobby Wallace. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This morning, Bobby and I are signing orders. I usually don't do this. The reason I don't do this is because my handwriting is terrible. Let me show you guys how poopy it is.
How many times are you gonna say how?
See that? Terrible handwriting. Every single order that is placed on the store, though, somebody signs, which is I think it's kind of sick.
It is sick, for sure.
So I'm gonna try to sign a few hundred of these, and then we're gonna head to the shop, and then we're gonna work on Jared's car some more. So that's what I got going on today.
Oh, I need a break.
No break. Get to work.
The freak? I'm your boss.
Oh yeah. Dylan Bruner. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Pause the Rob Bailey show real quick. Cody Newman ordered 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? Pretty much, I feel like he ordered the whole drop. Every single thing off the drop. Thank you, Cody Newman. Out of San Ramon, California. Appreciate it, brother. Look at that.
Kind of sus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's old.
Don't scratch her, bro.
I do like the shoe prints on the
I
hood.
noticed that when I was getting gas.
It's pretty sick.
What's on the hood?
It's beautiful. Well, guys, it's like 6 hours later. Just got to the shop. I have about 4 hours in the shop today to get done whatever we can get done on Jared's car. So, yeah. He hasn't seen his engine yet either. Hopefully he likes it. You like it, boy?
It's so pretty. It's really clean.
I know. It's because I cleaned it.
Hell yeah.
Cleaner than your mama's. Don't talk
Pause.
about my mom like that. Yeah, it is clean.
Hell yeah.
So the goal today is to get the trans bolted onto the engine, and probably not in the car because there's one key component that we need before we can bolt the timing cover on. So right here, there is a timing chain oil squirter, and this is a first gen block. I think 08s only had that. 10 plus, they did not have that. So I need to pick up one of those. Exigent Solutions overnighted one, so that should arrive tomorrow. But we still have a lot we can get done. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pull out the oil pump, and we have to pull apart the oil pump, and then we can get it packed full of assembly lube, which is what I like to do. I don't know if it's actually necessary or required, but it's what I like to do. So, and then we get the oil pump on and go on from there. All right, moving on to all of the time components. We have to get the crank keyways installed, and then we can move on from there. So all the timing components is relatively easy. Let's go ahead and get it knocked out. So timing is all finished up. This motor is essentially done. The only thing we need is that dang timing chain oil squirter, which is gonna arrive tomorrow. So for the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and just set on the timing cover, the oil pan, and the valve cover, and we can move on to some other stuff. I would put this thing in the car, but I'd much rather get everything sealed up while it's outside of the car. It's so much easier. And if it only pushes back the bill the day, I would say it's well worth it. So yeah, timing's all done. I know I didn't show you guys much, but timing on a 4B is so freaking easy. I could probably do it in my sleep, especially compared to like a 4G. 4Bs are fun to work on in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get those covers on. And then over here, we have pretty much all the accessories that we're gonna bolt onto the engine. So alternator, AC pump, water pump, power steering pump, the motor mounts, all of the stuff right down here. All that needs to be cleaned up and bolted on to our long block. So here's all the parts we just got cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything installed that we can get installed. We also have the intake manifold as well that we can throw on. So let's get all the stuff installed that we can. And then I'm gonna pull the engine off the stand, get on the crane, get the clutch, flywheel. We gotta get that rear main seal on, and we could probably slip the tranny onto the engine. We are so freaking close to just getting this in the car. If we had that one tiny little freaking squirter, we could do it. I'm sure some of you guys remember I have a spare Evo 10 engine back here. I just tore into this thing. As you guys can see, completely gutted it apart. And this guy is a 10 plus engine that does not have the squirter. It just has a little hole. So that guy there was a no-go, unfortunately. One little freaking part throwing us off. There is 0 more parts we can install onto this long block tonight. Nothing else. Not a single other item. And the reason for that is because it'll all be in the way of either valve cover, timing cover, or oil pan. What we're gonna do now is pull out the engine hoist, get this guy off of the engine stand, get the clutch on, get the flywheel on. We have our rear main, which is the crank seal, if you didn't know, that we have to get on. So we gotta get that on. Of course, that goes on before the flywheel. And then we can probably go ahead and slap the trans and transfer onto the engine. And we'll be done, unfortunately, until we get that freaking squirter. So let's go to get this stuff knocked out real quick, guys. I know it's a shorter day today, but it is what it is. Not every day can be a 20-hour day in the shop. Some days it's gonna be a 3 or 4 hour day. You know what, guys? I feel like I'm kind of jumping the gun. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day right here. There's still so many like random little things I want to get on the engine before we actually pull it off the stand. For example, like the turbo, the manifold, oil feed, oil return line, all that stuff is gonna be so much easier. The water pump, yeah. Oil pan, trying to seal the oil pan while it's like up. I don't know what I'm thinking. Why am I thinking like this? I'm just trying to get as much done as possible, but it's gonna hurt me in the long run. So I'm gonna call it a day right here. This video is probably like 5 minutes long, so I apologize. Maybe I just won't even upload it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we get this engine 100% and installed into the Evo 10.